Hey folks, hope you're having a good Saturday so far. Welcome to the Citadel. My name is Joel Duggan and this is a 4-year-old Minecraft survival server where I do geeky stuff in Minecraft with my friends, and the last few times we've been here, we've been working on this barracks, which is at the entrance in the medieval town of Westhill, which is what we've been working on for, wow, like 10 months or so. It's a pretty big build. It's also not spawn proof. So we have visitors like that all the time. But where we left off the last time was just inside the gate here. We were working on this building here, the main hall. I want to put in some tables and chairs and stuff today. I think I want to finish the basement. And I also want to take a look and see if we can't tighten up the staircase and maybe the upstairs here as well. I don't put a lot of time into the inside of these builds, but I think it would be a good thing to do. So we'll do that. So we're gonna need probably some beds, barrels and crates, some lanterns. We'll start upstairs and work our way down. That means I'm gonna go get a shulker box full of Chuck tables and chairs, data pack stuff. Is one of the few data packs we run on the server. K-Builds, very well, thank you. Appreciate you asking. Hope you're doing well too. That's it. That's what I want. I don't know what color beds. I don't think I can dye other beds. I think we're kind of stuck with what we have. I should add that data pack too. Any small blocks that would look cool. Maybe some chests, although they're the wrong texture. Maybe some wood for fire stuff would be nice. Take some of those. That's probably about it. Mish1664 subscribing at tier 1 3 months in a row, unlocking the water keystone badge. Thanks so much. Hi Joel, loving the stream still, and I've been watching some old ones on YouTube. Oh, very cool. Yes, I need to get back into uploading the VODs to YouTube. There's a hiccup where I had to stop because the VODs were like double streams. So like I had to cut out the other half, like I had to do some editing, and when you're editing and exporting videos that are like 3 or 6 hours, like it takes forever. So that's why there's not been a new upload in a little bit, but that's going to hopefully get back to normal in October. I was also streaming a lot in September, and so I wasn't spending as much time behind the scenes on the YouTube VOD channel. If you do bang VODs in chat, people that are interested, you can get a link to that. All right, let's put you down here. We're gonna need the sawmill, and we need spruce tables and spruce chairs. We'll grab the furniture hammer. I think spruce. I feel like oak tables are gonna be too light. We could try that. We could try an oak table. Actually, no, oak table's probably gonna be okay. Yeah, nice color change. Make more of those. Do we want to go with chairs? Or do we want to switch over and do spruce chairs? Hey, there's Cosmic. How's it going? Love the tables in the new world for me being new to Java. Oh, very cool. Cart, right? That's very cool. Yeah, this is a data pack from Chuck Chuck. I quite like it. It's very Minecrafty. The textures, in some cases, the textures. I don't think these are my textures. I did a texture pack for it, but I can't remember if I'm running the new ones or not. Anyway, what you can do is then you can add chairs around. Let's say we want to put a chair there. I don't know if we want to do all the same color. We can maybe mix it up a bit. Unfortunately, they have to be on the blocks. I don't think I can push it sideways. Nope. Also, they've got straps hanging from them, which I don't think... thought that was something I had to turn off. I think it's... oh, there we go. If I squish... well, that's the wrong way. There we go. Do we like dark chairs or light chairs? I think we mix them up. Probably the best idea. Probably mix them up. We might have to put the chair in first. Don't know if I can do this. Nope. What if I push it again? Why is it? Okay. I guess you can only push it in and out. Alright, so no chair there. I think that's fine. Put a table here. Here's where we can mix it up and maybe put in like a spruce table. Yeah, you can sit on the chairs, but it doesn't matter because no one can see you sit on the chairs. I unfortunately think it's a waste of functionality. Plus, and I can't remember the code, there's a command to type in to hide it, because the way that he's done it is he's used saddles. It's like an invisible pig. So I'd like to be able to remove those stirrups hanging from the bottom of the chairs, but I don't remember the command to do it. Let's go... see what these look like. And unfortunately, the way that they're modeled, they clip, which is too bad. So we might actually leave that one. Nope. Might just leave that one there. So there are some adjustments that I think need to be made. Specifically, I think the table legs are maybe a little bit too big, but still, it's better than using stairs and slabs and pretending they look good as tables. Just a little bit of extra life. We should probably put something in the corner here. Probably a crate. And that's really all we're going to have room for. I wouldn't mind putting like a log or two by the fire, but that feels like it's going to be pretty big. Like if I stick a log here. Well, you know, that's not terrible. I probably could have put it there, but then the wall's attached to it. Always tricky. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's okay. Do this. Maybe a little bit too perfect. Didn't intend for that to be a strict 45. There we go. A little bit better. And yeah, I'm probably going to hide that with a crate. So we'll need our utility box. At least I think. Barrels. Chest. Chest. Great. No blocks. To make some out of this. Hey, Mr. Badger Seth, good to see you. And thanks, Ice Mage, appreciate that. There are not any World Tour videos that I've made. Sometimes you'll see some VODs where I've gone back to the main meadows to do something. So you'll see part of the original area of the server that way. But really, what you end up, hopefully we'll get to that, is that we have a goal of 200 subscribers on the channel, and then myself and Alistair will go around and take a look at the builds that I've done on the server. And I think if we can do that, then Alistair might end up with his own goal, you know, for looking at his builds on the server. I think it'd be kind of a fun thing for server members to do. All right, so that's that. Let's go down here and think about, I think I probably need some lanterns rather than torches. Alistair has a higher channel point redemption. Ah, okay, cool. Didn't know that. So probably have to replace most of these. Wouldn't mind that being a little bit more forward. Very well lit. That's for sure. Nothing below a 9. So here, I want to take a spin over to this warehouse because I thought this turned out quite well. So we get a big crate, and then we kind of mix up the textures. Hay bales is another good thing to put in there too. Oh, and composters. Also, we could make our own bins full of things too. So let's not use the beds right now. I am going to want composters. I'm going to need some concrete powder. I don't remember where I keep hay bales. I think they're in the keep. I think they're in my grass shulker. Nope. Nope. Yes. The moss shulker. Over there. Do we need anything from here while I think about it? I don't know if we'll need calcite. Don't think there's anything else. Wish we could do more with like putting things on shelves and whatnot without causing a lot of lag. I'm actually quite happy with the way that this barracks front turned out. It's subtle, but it feels significant. Oh, trapdoors. The always needed, never enough spruce trapdoor. Okay, so we want to try and keep the larger things to the back. So I'm going to say we're probably going to put one of the larger things right up against the wall, maybe? I don't remember what I used for that. I think it was strip spruce. Yep, strip spruce and signs. Do you put interiors in builds that you never go in? Yeah, but I'm trying to keep the interiors minimal. The reason I'm doing the downstairs here is because the gate is wide open for it. The door's open for it. So I'd want to, I want that to be seen. Like I want that depth to be there. But on builds like this, they're going to be very minimal. You know, like it's just enough to say that it wasn't forgotten about. Because I think it looks kind of silly when you've put all this detail into the outside of something and then you don't even bother to put like a bed and a table in a build. I was looking for strip spruce. and signs. This is a much smaller area. So it's either there or we back it up a bit. And I think it would be cool to leave a little bit of depth. Plus, I do like my secret passageways. And the cool thing here is that we can like forgo that particular one and put a barrel like right here. Followed by maybe one of these. Feel like that looks fairly organized. We'll put another barrel back there. Feel like we could maybe, not that anybody can see back here. You know, I think that's probably good enough. I don't think we need to go crazy with it. I wouldn't mind something else. Maybe that's what we need to do with a crate. Yeah, like I like the idea of maybe there being like some sort of secret tunnel back there. I'm not sure what it would go to. Maybe we could just connect it up to there for fun. Connect it up to the wall, maybe. Like a secret escape. Wally, good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, that's a fun idea. And then closer to the front, I want to try and get in like a barrel of stuff. And I'm not really liking this, so I'm wondering if we do... Don't know whether calcite would look good. Yeah. Pretty good. And then I had hay bales on shelves. Although I'm not sure where we're going to put a shelf in here. I feel like this might be too much. Yeah, a little bit too close to the door. That feels like a fire hazard. I try to use some sort of logic when I'm doing this kind of stuff. I think we're just gonna have to go with maybe another crate. And maybe chest. Feels very symmetrical. I kind of prefer the other way around. What could we do? Feels like it needs something kind of like in this area right here. Or we could... Nope. That's no block. Do something like that, or would that look better down here? Unfortunately, once you place them, they stack differently. I'm trying to be just sparing with their use. Any cobwebs? I don't like cobwebs, so I tend not to use them. Hey, Aldebar. Thanks for the host. Appreciate that. I think that's good. I don't think it needs a lot more because really you're mostly going to see the side of it if you see it at all. from other places. Yeah, like I just don't want it to be empty. And most of it you're going to see from like over here. So, okay. That's good. Sky High MC, hello, good to have you. Dang Rice, welcome back. Hope everything's going well. We're just working on the basement of this barracks main hall. And I would say it's done, unless you folks can think of anything else that I'm missing. There's not a lot of room to put more stuff here. You know? We could try putting down like a chair. Not that it really matters. Oh, I didn't use a composter. Don't know where they would look good. Color's a little bit orange. Nah, I think we're fine. The other thing I wanted to do was try to vary up the texture up here. However, I need to be conscious of what we're doing down here. So that is on this one here. I don't want to do a ridge line like we did up here. I don't think that would look great. Plus this has to stay stairs. I could do lines of trapdoors maybe? So like here and there. Those are full blocks. Those are full blocks. All right then. Well, that makes it a lot easier, actually. That means we can absolutely make some texture changes. We can just use a couple of things like logs and spruce, and we can just like mess up the texture a little bit. Not a fan of that. Let's go with putting that maybe here. Again, I'm not going crazy with this. I'm just trying to get it so that it looks a little bit different. Let's maybe add a darker one. I think maybe stripped. I wonder if we can get away with a stripped dark oak at one of the blocks in front of the fire. Because it won't matter from downstairs. Yeah. Looks a little scuffed up. Maybe here. Nope. So does that change enough down here that it doesn't look so bland? Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. I might want to put something else closer to the front. Like somewhere in this area. works better. Your mightiness, nice. Did I say hello to the mighty Elkhorn? I don't know if I did. Hi, Elkhorn. Can't put a chair there. Yeah, I'd say these 2 floors are done. Nothing else kind of jumps out to me as being in need of anything. I sort of wonder whether a button would look good on that post. Oh, do I have one kicking around? I do. I feel like it just needs a little bit of some other extra little detail. Yeah, sure. Cool. All right. That's finished. This is done. I think what I'll do is I'm going to grab some slabs that are just kind of like off colored. Well, whatever. Just use spruce slabs. So I want to think about this upstairs as kind of like an infirmary. Calcite. Yeah, it was calcite. Downstairs it was calcite surrounded by trapdoors. Well, I mean there's 2 trapdoors because it's up against the stair, but yeah, that was the... Sometimes you can use it. It sort of looks like, I don't know, some sort of nondescript thing, maybe flour. But then here I find that this looks like sugar or salt. More like salt, really. So up here, what I was thinking was almost like an infirmary of sorts. So I think we'll maybe put beds there and there. Maybe another one there. Here gets a little bit tricky. That's probably about right. We'll maybe bring this roof section down. Just to kind of make the room feel a little bit better. These, unfortunately, are outside blocks, I think. Oh, they're not. Huh. Well, that is. Okay. That's probably why I brought those down, is to make it look symmetrical. That makes sense. Right. I do like sometimes being able to do a little bit of decoration inside. It's gonna show that you've thought about how it's gonna be presented. See, like here I almost want to just do a fake symmetrical insert on it. So I need smooth basalt. And smooth basalt. And What did I use to support the roof here? It looks like smooth, stripped dark oak. Watching in this area has absolutely inspired me to use more of the sub blocks as building blocks. Oh, cool. Yeah, like it just little things that help guide the player through the space I think is really helpful. Yeah, so here I think I might just come up straight here, and that way we'll be able to just do this on both ends, right? Maybe that looks a little bit nicer. This I believe goes outside. Oh, maybe not. Okay then. Well, let's keep it. And so next to the beds, we can do some little fancy things. I feel like these are probably going to be too light. Oh, that's not bad. We can do... barrels would be good. Crates would be good. So this is what I think I'm going to do here is just fill this in even though it's not necessary. And stuff like, I think maybe having a chair would be good. I feel like I want a little bit of dark over there. Definitely need something in the side here. And this could be stuff on shelves maybe? Or a table? Table would make sense. Yeah, let's put a table there. What would be, like I feel like we'd have to have like linens or something stacked up. What would be a good block? I mean, wool, I guess? A little bit literal. Yeah, that feels very strange. How are slabs of wood considered beds? They don't have sheets. I didn't make any beds, so I just put them in temporarily, just as quick markers to map out the space. Because I didn't know what color beds I wanted to make, so rather than making a bunch of beds that I then can't use, I thought I would just wait and then decide on what colors I wanted to use at the end. Is there a stripped block? There's lots of stripped blocks. I don't understand the question, J Price. Snow layers would work. Snow layers would melt, though. Well, maybe not. We can try it. I don't even know if I have any snow. I think I like that table there. I thought I had more little barrels, but maybe I don't. I think we maybe do another table. Oops. Now here, we could probably do something, some sort of closet maybe. Then we can replace this. Maybe we'll do stairs. Need to drop some stuff out of my inventory anyway. I don't need the lanterns, I don't think. Not finding a use for those or those anymore. We do have the small barrels. Stripped like the planks, but not wood. What? So I've got some snow layers, enough to test it anyway. That might melt. It might not. That works though. Totally works. And we could totally do something. It's too bad you can't put snow on slabs, because that would be nice. What could we add to put these on? Could have another table maybe? It's too crowded. That's a good idea for the snow layers though. Yeah, I think at this stage I need to get some stairs and think about where the roof supports might be. Actually, I wonder if we should do this instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know if I need those. At least not in the middle. And the lanterns feel like an odd placement now, so maybe what we'll do is we'll move one lantern down here. We can move another lantern. Can't put it on a chest, so do that. Aldebar subscribed to tier 1 for 7 months. Thanks so much, Aldebar. Really appreciate that. Thanks for the lurk, Honeyed Monk. We'll see you back here, I'm sure. Now this one we can absolutely put on the table. Does unfortunately make it bright down low. I think everything is still spawn proof. Looks like it. Still feels a little bit bright. I don't know if we need... Do we need this one? Yes, we do. What about this one? I think we're okay. Oh, there's a 7 right there. I think I'm okay with that. This, does that need to stay? Right, that has to stay like that. This doesn't though. Oh, yes it does. Alright, so brown beds or gray beds, I think is the major question. I think I have one of each. Gray bed, and I have a brown bed here. We could also go with a dark gray bed too. Just to kind of change it up a bit. You dye white beds? Don't remember. Survey says you can. So I knew the white pillow was going to add like a little bit of a pop of color. I think the gray bed. Like the dark gray bed. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one and this one. I feel like we might want to just change it up a little bit. Keep with the gray. Maybe just one of these ones in the darker corner will just change up a little bit. And maybe this one too. So grab a light gray one. There's a lot more blue in the darker gray than I remember. I should install a data pack that allows us to just dye beds back to whatever color we want. I do find that a little bit annoying. Universal dye is very handy sometimes. Yeah, we've got some of it on the server, but it's not all of it. So it seems pretty bleak. I feel like there needs to be something either up here. And maybe that's all is really needed is just a shelf. If I had more mini blocks, we would have more options. I could try to put more linen up there, but I feel like the light level might be a little bit much. We'll try it. I think maybe 2. Oh, yeah. Think your trader's getting knocked around? Yeah, maybe. Yes, I know there's a spawnable space defacing typhoon. I don't make the entire place spawn proof. I just do the best that I can. And in a couple of months it will be spawn proof, so it doesn't matter. If you have 2 more, it shouldn't melt. Oh, cool. That's good to know. I don't work with snow at all. I never had the need to. But I think that works. It's a really good idea. I like the idea of using snow as linen. It's great. I know people use it all the time in like modern city creative builds and stuff, but did not occur to me. I wonder. That's gonna feel funny there, I think. A little bit too crowded. I kind of want something else on this wall. But then again, maybe we just shouldn't worry too much about it. Oh, I have an idea. Something I very rarely use, and I should use a lot more of in the game. Now that we have them. I started building this city before these were added, and I keep on forgetting to use them as like decoration. But they've got a lot of function. So yeah, like right here. I think maybe 2. And we have I've already established that we use lanterns a lot in the city, so I don't necessarily know that we need to have candles, but we could... My snow melted. So you can't put linen there. Is it 2 or 3 layers that won't melt? Because these aren't melting. But maybe the light level is... Yeah, the light level's below 9. Or it would be 9 and below. Should be 2. Well, I had 2 there. Can't put them there. They will if the light level is 12 or above. Oh, it's definitely 12 there because there's a lantern right there. Definitely will there then. Kind of wondering whether we should just have the same thing. Just tie her up and remove the lantern altogether. Hmm. Maybe this is where I need some stairs to fill in that gap. Alright, more snow. Thank you, Cosmic. Appreciate that. No, Nathan builds. The floor is done. Not worried about the floor. I can put that. Don't need. Stairs? For stairs. I want to say that's 2 and 4. And I guess I can probably throw in... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this around. I'm going to put a candle there. And we're going to put the barrel over here. This space does feel a little bit empty, but I think we're okay. And then I wanted to check to see if stairs would look good here. No. Not what I wanted. That's fine. It looks okay on its own. I just wasn't entirely sure. Cool. I think we're done. I think we're done. Now, the only thing left, I wasn't super thrilled with this staircase, but looking at it, doesn't look like there's much we can do. We might be able to do a little bit down here at the bottom. And I would probably use some stripped spruce. Here we could totally use texture change. Not a fan of hitting my head on the way out either. Just need more of these. Goes to there. I feel like... wonder if this could be a stair. Nope, not like that. Although that wasn't terrible. Actually, that might look... yeah. Sure. So we might be able to do the same thing here. Feels a little bit more sturdy. I don't mind any of this stuff really, because it's just, it is what it is. You can't really change much. Then the wall's attached to it. That's good, that's good, that's good. Little texture variation. What we could do... could maybe get away with a trapdoor somewhere, but not sure where. Yeah, this unfortunately is going to change. Figure something out here. I don't think we're going to bother with a door here, so what I'll probably do is just a slab. Put some stuff away. It's a tight staircase anyway. Yeah, we don't hit our head anymore. That was the main problem. Cool. Now in here, I just put all these blocks away. We can totally have some storage in here as well. So probably a couple of barrels. Maybe a chest. I'd like to do some more trap chests. Yeah, I think that works. Oh, Hannah's online. I didn't even know she was online. When did you join the game? About 5 minutes ago? Okay, that's good. I don't feel so bad. Chat says hi. Hannah is lovely. Okay, so we can put these in here. I think we can dump a lot of this stuff now. Andesite was there, cobblestone slab was there. Cool. So I would say the interior on this is all sorted out. We've got wood pile, tables and chairs, got storage downstairs, just enough to kind of say that it hasn't been forgotten about, you know. We might want to put, I mean, there's lanterns everywhere. We might want to put a couple of candles on the table. The only thing that I think might add a little bit of extra stuff to it, but yeah, I'm quite happy with this room, actually. Turned out quite well. And then really there's nothing we can do up here. There's just not enough space to put anything that's not going to be in the way or connecting to things funny. So I don't see any other things that we need to add to this. So I'm going to call this building done. And then when we come back from the break, we can move on and do the very simple interiors in here. That should be pretty straightforward to do. We should be able to knock all three of these out quite quickly. So that'll be done. Yeah. If you're new to the channel, I take a break about once an hour. I'm a little bit past that now, so I'm going to step away, refresh my coffee, grab a snack, whatever it is that you want to do, because you'll have that time as well. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Right, let's take a look at the other things that need to be done. Thank you, Cosmic. And thank you, the Vixen, subscribing at tier 1 for 28 months. Holy smoke. That's a lot of months. Really appreciate that, the Vixen. Thanks so much for supporting the content. So I think we're going to alternate probably the gray beds in here. Same idea. So we're going to grab the wool again. Yes. And then in here, it's probably just going to be like chair, table, chest, bed would be my guess. We'll need to get more of these. I'm probably going to go with spruce tables. I forgot that this keeps the wood. So yeah, probably something like probably like a table here with a chair there. And then just like a chest or a barrel or something. And of course a door. And probably this side, I guess. Yeah, and then we're just going to grab some trapdoors and some stripped planks and some oak logs, and then we can just kind of subtly texture the floor a little bit. Maybe put like trapdoor here. Just enough to give it a little bit of texture. I like the candles we were using before. And inside though, to mess around here. Check to see if the Wandering Raider has drip leaf. Yes, I guess I can do that. Not the smartest cookie in the box. Nothing. So we'll put this in here like this for now. Now, as far as the interior goes, the first thing I need to do is add a little bit more texture to the roof. he's still there later, I'll come and deal with him. Nice. So up here, we have the, I think on some of these we have the opportunity. Oh no, we switched them. They're not, oh, this one does. So this one has some opportunity to have a little bit of texture. Oh wow, that's very bright. I must, what did I use before? That's either spruce or dark oak. I can't tell. Probably dark oak. No, it's spruce. Okay. And I don't have any more spruce. Getting low on spruce. This is one of the few builds that we can actually do this with because it has the full block. Everything else has got a stair to it. Yeah, so we can't really do that in here at all. What we can do though is, wonder why that is. That's the back of a stair block, I think. So what I want to do inside here is probably use the stripped dark oak log and use that as like a rafter. Try and hide that because we use that in here. I feel like that would make the most sense. And then we can just, maybe all we need to do is just 2 of those. That, we alternate it and have it in the middle. Ultimately, I think that looks better. And then probably spruce stairs. And I guess that should be cobblestone. That feels kind of strange. So instead of spruce stairs, maybe we'll go with trapdoors. You're wondering, I want something to kind of cover up that line that was happening with the dark oak. Oh, that's the wrong one. No, it isn't. Did I decorate the wrong? Yeah, I did the inside on one and then did the roof on the other. Whoops. All right, well, at least now we know what we're doing. That's like that. And with this one, I guess we could probably just have a lantern hanging above the window. I feel like they're going to need some sort of lantern outside too. Which could be easily done out here like this. Maybe not on all of them, but on certainly on some of them. Probably have a lantern outside of this one too. Am I planning to do a double header stream? I hope to. Mostly just because I really want to play Satisfactory as well, but I'm pretty tired today, so we'll see how Minecraft goes. We'll see how Minecraft goes. I need to figure out how to do the animated emotes as well. Elkhorn, I really need to get on that. That is a light colored bed. Let's go with a dark colored bed. And let's not make them all the same. So I guess we could just reverse this. Maybe have the table and the chair up front in this one. And then let's put a barrel. That one we use a chest. This one maybe we can use a barrel. The only thing about the barrels, of course, is that they're flush with other blocks. I might want to put the barrel here. And then I wonder if this one we can get away with doing like a carpet. Like some sort of texture underneath that. It looks kind of funny, doesn't it? Yeah, never mind. Maybe if we can go wider, but I don't think we can go wider. Keepy, yeah, just keep on watching the channel. There's also the VODs on YouTube. Other than that, watch a lot of Minecrafters that create the kind of stuff you want to do, like Whip, Mythical Sausage, Pixel Riffs, Pearlescent Moon, Gemini Tay. I'm gonna forget people, so I'm not gonna name too many more. But those are a handful of people that come to mind immediately that do really good builds in that kind of style. So let's go with the door on this side. And we can do the old texture thing. And I think we'll do maybe like a strip plug there and a trapdoor here. Feels a little bit like a checkerboard. Maybe we'll switch this up. There we go. Still need something here, so we'll probably do the same thing. We'll probably use trap chest. Making my trap chest spruce colored was an idea I got from Jersey Boy, and it's probably one of the better ideas I've had. Oh, we also need to put in window shutters, and I think because these are just one high, maybe what we'll do is just have the shutter come in from the outside. First we gotta sleep. So yeah, just, oops, that's the slab. Just to have like a little brown in the window. That'll work. Oh, that's the wrong way. Sure. Not too worried about the landscaping yet because we haven't gotten that far. Hey, McScrewgun, welcome back. Good to see you as always. Yeah, so I think that's good. Same deal though, we'll probably want to leave candle. We did one or two? Did two. Let's do one on this one to kind of keep it different. But I think that looks all right. You know, it's nothing crazy, but like it's, you know, medieval barracks. What do you expect? So this one, obviously, my plan was to put the bed back here underneath the window. What I think we might do there is put the table here. I ran out of chairs, or did I? No, I didn't. Let's put the chair here. Candle. Actually, you know what? Let's put the chair going that way, maybe. And if this is there, feels very boxed in. We could do a big double trunk like that. That's kind of cool. That just feels very claustrophobic. I'm not sure what else we could put on that side. Oops. Also, obviously, we have to fill in the rafters. I have an opportunity here to make it look a little bit different because it's a slightly higher roof. So what if here we decided to try these? The nice thing about these little interiors is that you can kind of practice and try out different things and see what works and see what doesn't work. I think that's fine. I definitely prefer the higher lantern. The nicer touch. This feels empty though. Maybe the chest has to be at the base of the foot of the bed. Sure. And then muck this up a bit. Do I have any spare blocks? I do. Whoops. This is the block I'm looking for. I wonder if we can get away with using a darker block underneath some of the beds to create like the illusion of a shadow. Like strip dark oak or something. That actually works pretty well. And yeah, try it here too. Nice. Done. And again, feels very empty here. We could do that thing where we use an armor stand. And maybe hang some armor. I don't remember whether it's a tripwire hook that I use or whether it's a lever. Thanks, Cosmic. Yeah, just the beams in the ceiling make things just feel a little bit more like less, you know, day one Minecraft. They add just a little bit, right? Like the rest of this is just the back of the stairs that are on the roof, but the a couple of beams kind of really add things together. So here I used a tripwire hook. Let's go with tripwire hook, and then I'll go with, I think I probably had to nudge the armor stand. Oh, I didn't realize they faced that direction. Let's go straight on. And I'm gonna say probably boots and a... Do I have any chainmail? I wonder if I have any chainmail armor. Oh, chat delay. Yeah, chat delay is a... It feels pretty slow today. Some of my like random chests. I feel like I have chainmail armor back in Dartmouth Meadows. Yeah. Because if I get any after killing a mob, I absolutely keep it. We can just make iron armor for now. Not a big deal. Was that an axe level head? I think so. Cosmic left it. I'm not really sure. Iron helmet. That'll probably work. Helmet? Doesn't look very floaty, I think. So maybe we'll just not use the helmet. Sure. Now, my book. I don't remember where my book is. A chainmail armor in the skelly farm in the mesa. That's a good call. I never thought about that. Also realizing we didn't put many chains or what am I looking for? Probably take a look at that. There might be a spot for a chain down below. I didn't put any chains or cauldrons. Oops, wrong way. Down here. Maybe that's what we could use here. Just to have a little something. Yeah, cool. Where was I? We were down in there. Oh, right. I wanted to grab the toolbox, grab my book. And this is going to be pretty straightforward. I think the only thing I really have to do is just stand visible. Nope. I think that's really all we need to do. Very bright and shiny. Oh, the door. I want to say, probably want the door to open on this side. Cool. So I'd say that that's done for those three houses. Unfortunately, there's not a lot we can do up here with texture stuff. So the roofs are very boring because there's not a lot of stairs that go well with the dark oak. So we might be able to get away with some dark oak trapdoors on this one, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's always a tricky thing. We could maybe come in here with some of the all over. That's dark oak. I want spruce. What if we had like that there? That breaks it up a little bit. I need to go get some more. Where'd they go? Dark oak. Weird. When you look over this town as a whole, the skyline with all the different variations of roofs does look epic. Oh, thanks very much. Appreciate that. It's hard with, like, so few colors and options. I need to start doing more roofs that are blocks instead of stairs. The stair roof is kind of like the rookie move, I think. Alright, we're going to take this out. This requires the old flight. Take a look. Yeah, I think it helps a little bit. Don't know if I like the texture change now in the wall here. I think we're better off just sticking with straight planks. Maybe we could use like trapdoors. I don't want it to make it be too fancy, because of course it's a barracks. It's not meant to be crazy fancy. I just want to break up the boring textures a little bit. That works. Sort of looks like a window, like the possibility of a window. I don't know what to do here outside of maybe doing something like adding in stairs in the front. That helps a little bit. Or I guess we could just do full block. Stairs might be a little bit pointy. Wonder which is better. I don't know, actually. What do you guys think? You think the full block or the stair? What I want is something in between. I await your masterclass on roofs in Minecraft. I don't think I'm the one for masterclasses in roofs. So that one doesn't need it. Maybe the thing to do here is to just mimic the roof ridges rather than trying to do something unique. Maybe what we should do here is just the same thing. It's a lot easier. It's just simple blocks. That. Keep the slab. Yep, I like that better. Gives it some interest, gives it some shape changes, but it doesn't look fancy. There's something about this upturned front that looks fancy, and I don't want the barracks to be fancy. Is that the slab? Officers' quarters might be fancy. Yeah, maybe. That's what I think that could probably be. Like the higher roof. I hadn't really thought that far ahead. But it does give a lot more interest, which is nice. Something that I was definitely struggling with. Oh, right. Where are you going? Don't need that. Fancier. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Let I just have a little bit more room. That kind of thing. I get it. Thanks for all the follows today, folks, by the way. Really appreciate it. Oh, I meant to grab trapdoors. Don't think that's seen from anywhere. No. Oh, that's going to be tricky. That's gonna... Oh no, it doesn't touch. Okay, cool. That's that done. This technically would be one too. I think what I'll do here is use that one and go back to that. And then on these ones, we can go like that maybe? Because you can see those from the side on both cases, yeah. I think that might be a little bit too much. Yep. Starts to look like a Hershey chocolate bar. Cool. Well, that is better than the boring roofs that we had before. Life in a boxy. Thanks very much. Appreciate that. Yeah. Okay. I'm not screaming for another light until we maybe get to here. So here there's probably going to be some form of like lamppost or something, sort of like that down there. So we'll worry about that later. For now, we can just go like that. And I think I'm going to take another break. So anybody that's new to the channel, I take a break about once an hour. I just kind of stretch, reheat my coffee, that kind of thing. Because it always gets cold. Both hands are busy playing Minecraft. And I think when I come back, we'll probably address maybe a little bit of this. I don't know what to do with it quite yet. I don't think it's going to be a hill of mud. This stuff is going to be easy. It's this section and this section here that are going to be more challenging, I think. But yeah. Anyway, So again, I step away for 5 or 6 minutes, and you should grab yourself a snack, get a drink, and we will be right back. right, let's see what we can do with the remaining space. I guess we should start with that. So we'll clear away the inventory a little bit. Make it a little bit easier to see what we're doing. Spruce. Might need those. Don't need that. Don't need these. So somewhere I have a landscape box. Usually has all the goodies that we want. Oh. Things like brown concrete powder. Maybe some soul sand. Not sure what else we use. I'll check. Oh, right, mushroom block. And stripped spruce. No mushroom block. Have some somewhere. I think it's in the keep. Strip spruce. I didn't hit anything. Mushroom block. Anything else handy? We should probably bring dirt. You might not have hit anything, but I felt it. Yeah, that's fair. So really all I do is just kind of break things up a bit. I try to leave the ones that have pebbles in them alone. And just kind of put in stuff that might complement it. I'm going to say maybe spruce is going to be better there. So it's not a big change, but it's enough to just make sure it doesn't look like a boring strip of the same block. Okay, that's probably good. I mean, that could be stone, but I'm not sure what else I could put there. It does feel like there could be something here, like a kiosk or something. I'm not really sure. Like a vendor stand or something. Now in here, it's just a matter of maybe making it feel a little bit less samey. Oops. Actually, let's move that over here. Just enough. I don't know what we're going to put in here. I feel like there needs to be something, but I don't know what. We could even put like a little ledge or something there. That might be something interesting to look at. Like if we were to walk along a ledge or something. I wonder. Let's try that. Trapdoors and I guess ladders. It's been a while since I've looked for a ladder. Food court on the left, nice. Let's try these ones first. That's kind of cool. Makes sense. Looks okay. I feel like we might want to do maybe the odd corner as having a bit more heft to it. This is the kind of stuff that takes forever, but usually pays off in the end. Oh, that's on the upper block. Right. So it doesn't matter. We didn't have to delete anything. Do we want these to change directions maybe a little bit? Yes, we do. And I would say maybe something like that. I don't think we need the second one though. And I don't think I want to go with spruce as the support. No, I like the dark oak better. All right. So then probably just like a couple of barrels maybe. All we need in there. That's what Joel does best. Nice. Barrels and crates. Let's push that back a bit. That's good. Although it feels very linear. Maybe we just need the one. Yeah. And what about putting a barrel here? Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's all right. It's pretty dark outside here. So we should probably have a lantern. I'm gonna keep it nighttime for a minute here. But kind of gauge where we're at with I need more trapdoors again? Trying to gauge where we're at with light coverage. So I want there to be a light. Oh, speaking of problems. Yeah, so even from the outside here, that's very dark. Probably needs to be lanterns on either side of that. And unfortunately, they're even builds, so not sure where we put it. What I've been doing for this kind of stuff is just like hanging them from stuff like this, which seems really dull. I don't want to put it, I don't think I want to put it right on the bricks. I think that might look wrong. That's not bad, actually. A little bit close here, but I think that looks more intentional than the other way around. Sugarcane farm over in the modern city, it was pretty much full, so I brought some of it back to the Dartmouth Medical sugarcane farm so folks could grab it from there. Oh, that's cool. No, yeah, that's one of the problems that we have with the server, of course, is that as people have moved on to their own places and builds, the original farms that I guess we don't need a light there anymore. The original farms that we built where everybody was living no longer are loaded most of the time. I think that's pretty good. We'll need some sort of light here. Don't know how I'm going to work that out. I don't need any more lights, I don't think, along the along here. I think this is the only spot that's missing something. And this to me, I think might require like a stone, something that has like a little bit more heft to it. So we might have to come out a little bit. And I'm going to sleep now. Yeah, I don't need the creeper on the shulker boxes. Thanks very much. I agree. Right, so just for stone, we'll grab that. Grab a little bit of these. Trying to remember how we've done lanterns around the city. I don't think we've done very many. Like lampposts. So lanterns on walls is one thing. That's probably what I'm going to do. Those are a little bit too wooden. That's hanging from the front. That's too big. I don't remember what we've done over on the other side of the city. They're all just hanging from the fronts of the builds, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking maybe something like this. Wow. Crazy screen lag. Not a fan. Yeah, I think if we just extend this a little bit. Get rid of this. Maybe we'll put a stair in there. Maybe all of these have to be stairs. Yeah, that works a little bit better. I feel like this. Are people seeing this? Like it is. I'm getting really crazy frame drops right now. I don't know why. It says I'm getting lots of frames per second, but it's rough. Yeah, it stutters. This is what I deal with all the time in Minecraft. It's infuriating. All right, let's go up there. I think that's good. Maybe we need... Okay, that feels a little bit better. So that's probably how we're going to roll. Now, what does that mean for this? I feel like this might be better off as like a wall than a slope. But then you gotta worry about stuff coming off of it. So I can't think of anything else to really do here. I guess we could maybe remove that. Have it be mostly building. So deep slate. And then this would end up being stuff like that. Was having issues today with the game. Keep going forwards after you stopped, jump seconds after you press space. Not fun. It was on a cliff's edge. Oh yeah, no, that's... Yeah, when the game doesn't perform well. It's responding fine. I'm not having any problems with the response. It's just it's got something to do with the monitor. I don't know why. Whenever I moved... It started when I moved to my new monitor, or tried to get a new monitor a couple of years ago. And just consistently kept on getting problems. But it's continued ever since. Yeah, and then we can fancy this up with maybe a little bit of cracked stone and some cobble. Oh, I already had cobble. Now, unfortunately, we can't do cracked slabs or stairs. But we do have andesite and stuff like that. 119 is the cracked stairs and slabs update, I'm telling you. If that happens, I'm calling it the Joel update. Have you felt it was worse lately, Joel? Yeah, absolutely. And I've not changed anything about the computer. This is the problem with my tech issues, and I don't want to get into it because I just end up on this long rant. But I don't change anything about the computer other than updating the graphic cards driver when the new driver comes out, which is what you're supposed to do anyway. I haven't changed any hardware in more than a year. If anything, I added a new processor somewhere around October last year, which is like an i9, so I shouldn't have any issues. But yet, here we are. I think we're going to get rid of this. All together. Now we had some stone around. I think that's pretty good there. I think I might be able to do a stone stair. This is where the inventory starts to become a real problem. I think what I want to do is switch these out. Don't need that. Don't need any of the wood. We didn't really use any of the mushroom block. Didn't seem to fit. Can never do this fast enough. We're always going to lose that door. I feel like that's awful. I don't know what's going on. Go back to these. I guess this is where I probably could have kept that stripped spruce. Let's go with here instead. So along here, what I'm planning on doing is probably replacing this or gradually changing it to more of a cobble road. But we've been using cobblestone and gravel to great effect when using little paths up to doors. Okay, so probably like something like that. And maybe even a little cracked bricks or something. These become very easy. Probably just cobble. Or just gravel. Oh, I don't have any more. I wonder if we could use dark oak. That may look okay. Yeah, a little darker. That's fine though. Maybe not right up here. Yeah, it's effective in the corner. Maybe we'll change this direction a little bit. Whoops. Devin Scarata subscribed for 3 months in a row. Thanks so much, Devin. You unlocked the Water Keystone badge. Appreciate the support. Thanks for keeping me streaming, and enjoy that stream badge. And for those of you that are wondering, you can connect your Discord and Twitch accounts and join us in the Discord in between streams once you are a member. You can also do that at patreon.com/JoelDuggan. If Twitch isn't really your thing, then you can also check out some different pricing, different rewards over on Patreon. This is feeling odd. I'm wondering if we can get away with a coarse dirt slab. You're like, coarse dirt slab? Yeah, it's a custom texture. Yep, that's better. This does feel a little bit strange, but I'm not going to be able to do this road until I move all these shulker boxes, and that's not happening today. It's funny, I notice it more when I go up blocks, like when I go up or down stairs. Not down, but up. I find that the screen jarring happens more going up. I thought the shulker boxes were part of the road. Nice. Alright, that's that done. Oop. Missed some. Don't know if that works for me. Not sure about that either, but we'll have to figure something out. I don't know what to do here. Like, I'm not sure whether we should put stuff on this, whether we should just leave it. I'm not really sure. It's one of those things where we're going to have to walk by here a number of times before I decide what I want to put on it. Like, for example, this doesn't feel right here. I think we're going to leave that like that. Yes, eventually I would like to have this road feather out into other things. So like it'll probably be cracked in a lot of places. Oops. Want a full andesite block. Alright, so eventually that's going to taper off into something a little bit more rough. But for now, I think we can just push this over here. Oh, lantern, see, go back. Anything on here? Soul sand, concrete powder. Cool. So I'd say that's a nice finish to these builds. Still have to do the staircase. Still have to do a few other things. But other than that, I think we're doing okay. I like this. This is a fun little idea. Kind of like random thought. A little catwalk up here. But yeah, so far so good. I think I'm going to switch over and play some Satisfactory. So we're going to keep streaming for at least another little while. If you've enjoyed this, then leave a follow. And if you don't know what Satisfactory is, then hang out. We're going to play a little bit more. And it's another building game, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. But if we take a look at this from above now, I think this is going to feel a lot more complete. Yeah, that really makes a huge difference on that roof, for sure. Really enjoyed that change. Be sure to check out the Spawn Chunks every Monday. I do a podcast with Pixel Riffs. It's all about Minecraft, Minecraft news. So we'll be talking about the latest snapshot this week, as well as the news, any news that we get leading up to the Minecraft Live that's going to be happening on October 16th. And we will be covering Minecraft Live on October 16th on Pixel Riff's Twitch channel. So make sure to check that out. We'll have more details coming to you on the show, I think. You can also follow me on Twitter at Joel Duggan and listen to the Citadel Cafe, which is a new podcast. Or I shouldn't say new. I recorded a new episode this week, but it's a podcast that's nearly 10 years old. We talk about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's going to be it. Patreon.com/JoelDuggan, Twitter.com/JoelDuggan. Very easy to find. Hang on to your nuggets, folks. We'll be back in probably about 10 minutes streaming some Satisfactory. See you then. Bye for now.